Somebody was sick. Can they become peaceful? Yes, they can.
Wow.
Somebody who has cancer, can they become peaceful? Yes, they can.
What?
But that doesn't mean we want to go and become sick. We want to do all that we can to be healthy. Flow training is about helping us achieve that, while at the same time, for people that are interested in developing their body, because when it comes to being peaceful, if we are present, if we connect to the way we feel in our body, we'll become peaceful. And then our life will be more harmonious. But for the sake of health, that's another thing, is our body, we need to be healthy. It doesn't mean that if we are unhealthy, like a sick person, if somebody was sick, can they become peaceful? Yes, they can. Somebody who has cancer, can they become peaceful? Yes, they can. But that doesn't mean we want to go and become sick. We want to do all that we can to be healthy. So now when we put in that aspect, and put in the aspect that we also want to go do other physical activities, we also want to be strong. So this way we do certain sports, do certain hobbies. So now when we stack all these things up, we start to look at it as there's a lot of things that we want. How do we accomplish all of that? And that's what flow training is about. It's about helping to accomplish those things. But the basis of it is peace and is presence. So I think this practice is good for people who are interested in those things. Because there are some people that don't care to build their body. They don't care about flexibility. They don't care about any of that. They just want to be peaceful. And those people, they can just focus on being present, focus on meditation, breathing, and they don't need to do anything else. But I personally believe, especially, I have a biased opinion on this because I have 2 decades of fitness, experience. So in my mind, I think everybody needs to exercise. But, can somebody live fine without exercising? Yes, but they won't be as healthy. That's up to them, But my opinion is, for the people that want to exercise, this is like a way to turn your exercise into a spiritual practice. Turn your exercise into a full personal growth practice, a personal self-transformation practice. Because, people do transformation practice, or people do transformations, and they go to workshops and go to events, and they do a 3-day, a week event, and they're like, I'm so pumped up. But then they don't have anything to upkeep that experience. They don't have a way to upkeep the way they feel. And over time, they start to go back into the way they felt before. And so in their mind, they're going, well, I want to feel like how I felt when I went to that transformation event. So let me book it again. And now they start to depend on these events. And if these events aren't happening, then they don't have a way to get into that state. And there's a lot of people that either can't afford to go to these events. A lot of these events cost a little bit of money. And with right now, with what's going on and traveling restrictions, it becomes even more tougher. And a lot of these events are maybe going online, which loses a lot of the actual experience. But all of that doesn't need to happen. Like, we don't need to depend on these events. We don't need to depend on these things, because there's something really basic that we can do for ourselves. And that's what it's really about, is teaching people that the things that you're searching for, the things that you want to get, you can get it now. You can create it now for yourself. And you can do it without learning a whole bunch of complicated things.